your host, Devious Dave Rose, and a little afternoon delight. Um, just gonna start off, I guess, with a little bit of Kerbals, and I think I might even play some GTA Online. I haven't played that in ages, in a very long time, and really haven't played any games where you shoot a lot, shoot the shit out of a lot of things, but. Shout out to all those who have chosen to spend their time with us here today. We've got Lord Danny MT, we've got First Love, Inspector Todd, and more people are filtering in, it looks like. But yeah, you guys let me know if, because obviously I'm PC, I'm on PC. So if you want to see me play GTA Online, let me know. I'm just going to start off with some Kerbals and stuff because I did want to. Try out a few things. Plus, I wanted to remind everyone, use this as an opportunity to remind everyone that Epic Games. So if you're not signed up with epicgames.com, I suggest you do. They're the makers of Fortnite, and they also have GTA Online on that downloadable service. But Kerbals, the full version, the full first version, will be made available for free this Thursday, January 5th, 2023. So if this is something that you've always wondered about, and it's free. This game is amazing, but it's free. If you want to check it out, it's going to be available. It's the full version, which is not the one I'm using right now. This is a pre-release. I think this is 0.18, I think. Could be 0.19, but regardless, it's the pre-release because I've been playing their game since I think version 2 or 3, like really early into it. So I'm gonna do a little fade here. It should show up the game, right? Is it gonna show the game? Or is it the wrong game? Did I choose the wrong game? Probably did. Nope, wrong one. Yep, I did choose the wrong one. So where's the right one? Come on, Kerbals. There you are. But yeah, so free game, full version this Thursday. Check it out. I certainly am. All you got to do is just add it to your wish list, and apparently that will automatically just give it to you. And yeah, then you'll be able to play this game at your leisure. But yeah, just again, I've been thinking for a while to play GTA Online again. Um, it has been several months. I can't remember the last time I played it, but no, it's something that I could alternate with. I've played a lot of the fishing game, so I'm not sure if anyone wants to see me play that again and again. Although it is a fun game. But let's start this. And yeah, I says start. Yes. Yeah, there you go. You see 1.8. So resume saved. And I believe it was gaming. Yes. Good. Yeah. Because I've got everything set up and paused here. I'll show you guys in a sec, but basically, we're right at the opportunity to take the launch window and complete our insertion. There's our rocket ready to go. We're basically aligned. So if we go, no, wrong one. Map, no. Here we go, tracking. So we scroll all the way out here. We got to make this onto the 0-degree plane there. So if we go out here, Joule is just about ready to. Needs to be a little bit. Has to be about 110 degrees, right? So if we're looking at this from absolute top here, it's all relative in space. This still needs to go a little bit further, but we're going to launch now just so that we can get into orbit, and then we can just fast forward and get this done. There we go. So we'll launch this ship. And let's see what fucking happens. But now that I'm starting to think, oh, hold on, where's my? There we go. SAS activated. What is it? Yeah, I think I am gonna shoot some shit up today with some GTA. Again, haven't played it in a while, and yeah, I know there's been some changes and all that, so be interesting to see. All right, better late than never. All right, so we're going to increase our throttle here up to 66%. These motherfuckers are going to get us going real fast. And all right, here we go. So I'm going to rotate this way. Shuttle does the same. Well, the shuttle did the same thing. It's called an orbital roll maneuver, and then all I do is going to pull back as soon as we're at a good altitude here. We're not trying to use too much fuel from this main tank because our solid rocket boosters are going to do most of the work for us. It is also good habit as things are speeding up and you lose weight that you increase your thrust from our main rocket here. We're going to check our altitude. Yeah, we're going to want to start to correct our roll. If we go too much, we'll start to flip. Solid rocket boosters are almost ready to be ejected. Get a nice orbital plane here. Almost ready. And release. Let's check where we are. There's our orbit. Okay, so yeah, we want to get this a little bit more organized here. Okay, yeah, so this is stabilizing here. We have half a tank left. We want to get this into orbit as much as possible. We'll increase thrust to 100. Now we want to go full on the equatorial. Our prograde is increasing to match this. And we should be able to pull this off and get into orbit. Ideally, we want the fuel to run out. Actually, hold on. We can wait till we're there. We are there. See, the thing is, I don't want these things in. I don't want the fuel tank in orbit. I want it to fall back into the atmosphere and burn up. Let me just quickly check something here. Map. All right, we got our main stage here, and then the secondary. Okay. We're going to fast forward a bit. And we're going in prograde already. We're going to actually adjust that to full prograde. And let's see if we can pull this off. It's not going to be the prettiest orbit. All right, so at that point, if we were to eject this portion, well, the primary stage, it's guaranteed that they will fall. We still have a lot of fuel left. We're going to have to correct this. This is fairly up there. We want this equal so that once we make our way to Joule, it won't come off uneven. So we'll have to make a correction at this point. If not, we're going to fall into the atmosphere with this. So let's see. Fuck, you know what I forgot to do was eject the fucking fairings. Fuck. Now these things are going to be stuck in space. These things here, hold on. Where are they? Up there. Oh, no, I didn't eject them. Oh, it's not even staged proper. God damn it. Well, that was a fuck up. All right, well, we're going to revert. Oh, we can't revert flight? Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. Staging's wrong. Unreal. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to resume the flight, and we're going to call this a scrub mission. Well, not scrub, but as in it's a failure, because we fucked up. We done fucked up there. Good thing is our orbital insertion window still exists, and we've got probably a few months in game time to adjust, to launch to the last minute, right? Let me just stretch. Oh, yeah. Nice crack of the back. Oof. All right. So the good thing is, though, we did create an orbit where this thing will eventually, the whole thing, crash back into the atmosphere and it will burn itself up. So at least we took care of the trash. Let me just see here. Somebody's trying to contact me. So this is what I was worried about. I'd start streaming and somebody I contacted earlier was going to contact me, but well, we're here now, and this is how it's going to go. So, all right, well, let's go to the Space Center. Camel. We'll go here. We pick the launch pad, and we just pick the Joule 1 that we made. They're identical, I think, yeah. Oh, no, actually what we want to do is we want to go back to the assembly building because obviously our staging fucked up. So we're going to open this up. Where's our Joule 1? There it is. All right, well, let's see what the fuck's going on here because I thought I had this all staged proper. So first things first. These eject, well, this fires, and then these, no, but that's wrong too. Why is that? Okay. Ah, these are in the wrong spot. No, hold on. They are the boosters. These ones are the little ones. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, these all fired first. Tower release, eject, and all the separatrons. It's at this point where we should have this thing go off. Well, no, that's why. This thing ejects instead of the fairing. So where's our fairing? Hello, where's our fairing? There, the fairing. All right, so it'll have to go off. There we go. No, that's wrong. Fairing. There you go. All right, so that'll eject in the atmosphere. Then we're going to want the separatron right there, the decoupler, I should say. And then those engines can fire. All right. Well, we're going to call this, actually, we'll do this way. We don't want to rename the it'll create too many copies, trust me. So I'll do this. Shout out to the 9 people watching. Hope your day's going well and that perhaps I'm providing some form of entertainment. Oh, it just jumped to 11. Oh, those two numbers, one after the other. Concerning. But once this thing is on the launch pad, we can actually rename it. Let's see here. Come on. Why does it keep going down? No, fuck off. This thing has to go away. Actually, I think what we need to do is, I think it's an escape. Yeah. Hold on. I thought, well, it might need to be launched to actually change the name, but I should be able to change it. Well, you know what? I'll change it once I've got into orbit, and I can do that from the tracking center as well. Is there anything else that I needed to keep in mind here? We're going to have to do our roll relatively early. What else? Yeah, we're going to have to probably aim below the horizon to get our speed fast enough and get into orbit at a much lower lower altitude. So 66% on our main throttle. We have SAS engaged, and we have a green light for launch. Engaging orbital roll. Maneuver. Alright, there we go. So I'm thinking that maybe at about 10 to 15 kilometers, maybe 20, yeah, 25 last time was a little too late. So, having some stability issues here. Trying to straighten. Okay, so let's try here. Problem is, we are going through the thick portion of the atmosphere, as you can see right up here. This is going to actually burn some fuel, so that's not bad. But the potential for this thing to flip right over is very large. You just have to keep monitoring. I can't take a call while I'm playing Kerbals. And if you want to play space with me, that's cool. You can play space, but come on. And eject. There we go. Eject the fairing. Perfect. All right. Increase throttle. That's not yet. Not prograde just yet. We need this up, and that's actually going to be good. We're getting at the, yeah, nice lower orbital. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait till 100. Yeah, there we go. Now, this is still our main tank, so... And we got half of the fuel left, so very efficient, I guess, but a little too efficient. Would have been better. It would have increased the weight, but yeah, it would have been better if it... if there was another stage here. But we got time. We got time. At this point here... It won't be that long to get there. Shout out to Extreme Shaft in the chat. Give me a second here. Maybe I can check my my Skype real quick. Let's get back here. All right. So we should have not only enough to get us into a stable orbit, which is mostly equal, but we'll probably still hold on to that stage here. So it'll probably be left into orbit, which is fine, I guess. We can try to repurpose it later, or maybe try to capture it with a ship and then drag it into the atmosphere. They're talking about that right now. There's companies that are getting deals for that sort of thing. And there's our first Joule 1. I believe it's in here that we can rename it, right? No, that's the maneuver. But I can do it somewhere here, I believe. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, that's right. It's once you click on the actual probe. No, where is it? Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, we got about in-game 1 minute, which obviously goes much faster. Well, my apologies for not being able to take the call, but this is... Once I'm in a stable orbit and when all that stuff, I can take calls, but I think I'll wait until at least this... Because once this thing is off to Joule, it'll be... Unless I fast forward, it'll be a long time until it gets there. So, as such, you know, I can sit back and let the thing do its thing. You know what I'm saying? And then we can talk. So, I'll be... Now, this takes fine precision here, so I'll be here. Just using a little bit of the RCS to get us properly oriented. We are going to want to extend our solar panels here just to make sure we don't run out of any power. Where's our third one? Oh, fuck. A little too soon there, Dave. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're at the Apoapsis, which is the tallest or highest point in the orbit, which is the most efficient when you want to circularize your orbit. So, what we want to get it is to match. Once they flip positions, they're basically somewhat equal. I don't want this one too far up. There can be some fine adjustments as well. We still have massive amounts of fuel here, which is not going to be bad at all. This is actually going to give us that extra oomph. I want to get it to close to 100. See how they're switching positions here. Is it 96? Okay, that's a little too much. So that's what we're going to correct for that. Hold on. Actually, we might not even need to. Oops. Let's get further out. All right, so put ourselves. So we still have a little bit. It's supposed to be 110. This is about 105, maybe 103. So we got time. Hey, if you want to call it now, feel free to call it now. Now it's just managing some final things before we create our insertion window, and we'll be good. But yeah, if you wanted to call, I'll message you in case you're not listening. But I think you are because you messaged me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the full game because there's some extra features in that I don't have, and yeah, it's just extra fine little tuning of the game. All right, so here we go. Ladies and
What's
gentlemen,
up, Dave?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bullseye.
Yeah. What's up, Dave? I was actually watching your stream where Joe and Tony had a fight, and apparently I actually got the face of Scott, the older face. You know, he was going at Ken on his birthday.
Okay.
No. Okay. So I fucked with that.
Also, can you turn down?
But anyway,
volume?
I was actually watching.
Because like I can hear myself.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Sounds like it. Nope.
All right.
Not.
I was watching. I was
I'm-
actually watching the stream of. What's up?
I'm hearing myself in the background.
I'm supposed to. I don't know why you would be. How about now?
Check. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I do hear a little.
All right.
There. So
Okay, one more. Push. How about now?
check 1 2. Yep. Still hear myself.
The fuck? It's bullshit.
I don't know,
Okay.
man. For being
It
someone
has to
so
be low.
young, your issues with technology certainly are perplexing.
Well, to be fair, I'm not used to. I don't like using computers as much as I like using a phone, so it makes it weird for me.
You're very weird. Using a phone? Ugh. It's like wiping your ass with sandpaper.
Yeah, I'm better at using my phone than I am using a computer. Don't blame
Exactly.
me.
They've really limited, how things work. Phones are truly dumbing people down because they all have it there. Back in my day, if you didn't know how to fucking program your fucking boot up files, configure IRQs and DMAs, you're fucked.
Yeah, well,
Be glad you
Usually
didn't
they-
live in
well-
those times.
well, to be fair, since mobile phones didn't exist back then, I'd probably learn how to use a computer much faster than I would be now. To be quite honest.
I don't know. I've seen people who just are they worked in IT and they're just too lazy and then they just decide, I'm just going to do everything on my phone. It's like, ugh, it's so disgusting. It's for the peasantry.
Ah. Huh. Yeah, I'm actually I'm using a computer that connects to another computer. It's kind of this first time I actually did this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm used to using a singular computer, but now it's a computer that's connected to another one.
Interesting.
So it's connected to both. So that's kind of why I was like surprised that you were hearing yourself in the background.
Your guess is as good as mine. Shout out to the lovely
Yeah, so
Ms.
I was like,
Tiff in the chat.
hold on, maybe if I disconnected.
Look, I'm trying to get this probe to Jewel, so I mean, I can't really help you out with that. All I can tell you is when I hear myself echo.
Yeah. So do you hear the echo now?
Check 1 2. Nope. Looks like it's good.
Of course. It was like turning the volume down, and it's like, it's not good. I shouldn't have to turn the volume down. Anyway, I was watching the stream of you, like on the Hangout stream. So Tony and Joe had a scuffle, right? What made me laugh
A verbal
was the
disagreement,
fact
I'd
that
say.
Joe started yelling, "I'll do whatever I want," after you telling him just block him again.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
What was going on exactly? Like, was Joe getting mad that he was getting DMs from Scott, or was he getting mad because of Tony?
Well, I think Joe speaks well in his own words on that show. He disagreed with what many were saying.
Yeah, yeah. So it didn't. Well, it didn't. Well, he was disagreeable a lot. So I was just thinking, like,
Well, no, but
okay,
hold on. He made points that I agreed with and then disagreed with other people. So I thought I was very equitable and fair to everyone on that call. And I certainly did take a very neutral stance and recognize when either something was truthful or not, and from all parties.
uh, well, one thing I don't like Tony much, but one thing I did kind of recognize is what he said. Usually, this is just what I've seen, and many people have said this before. Usually, you commented about this when Scott went at Joe, even when Joe was against, I guess, you and Tony. But usually, Scott doesn't go at Joe when Joe isn't really talking with you guys. So I thought that was at least notable. So it kind of depends. I guess it just revolves around the people Scott usually likes to beef with, and it's usually you and Tony, for whatever reason, and Ken. So Scott usually goes against the people that are affiliated with, I guess you specifically, and sometimes Ken. I mean, we've all kind of got his backlash just for being in his chat, being in your chat specifically. So it is kind of something to point out. Anybody that's not talking with you doesn't get Scott, but anybody that has talked with Dave, for some reason, Scott's mad at you.
Yeah,
I
even
said
if
it.
you just show up in the chat.
Yeah, that is a quick pointer. That's not just to Joe. Joe usually hasn't really been in your chats for a while, so that's why he hasn't really been receiving Scott's end of his wrath. So now he is. Now he's getting it. So that's something to at least point out. So if there's a misunderstanding on that part. Nah.
Well, I'm glad you liked the show. I don't know what
Well,
if you're expecting me to say anything. I also am trying to get this probe to Jewel. So
yeah. But anyway, I'll leave you alone. I just wanted to comment on that one. I guess there isn't much you could say about it, just the fact that it was just a blatant dumb fight.
it is what it is, and I thought I was fair to all parties. So people got what they wanted out, and there it is. Huge replay value.
Yeah.
Huge.
Well, yep. Anyway, I'm gonna go rewatch it again.
All right,
So,
sounds good, man. You have yourself a good one.
See ya.
Happy New Year.
You too.
Thanks, man.
You too.
All right, there goes. It's Bullseye, the Bullsanator. So we're somewhat close to our insertion window. I mean, we're still behind, but, well, not behind. In fact, we'd probably be going faster than we would want to, but we're almost there. I mean, so I can get this a little bit angled better there. Yeah, should have created the window a little bit later, but just about ready. I'll fast forward a little bit more. We'll let things progress, and then we're going to launch towards Jewel. Finally, I see a lot of activity in the chat that I'm not keeping up with because I'm trying to get the insertion ready. So bear with me. Tony in the chat says, now Scott takes all mentions of Joe out of his videos. So something worked out behind the scenes, I'd say. That's interesting. I haven't looked at Scott's shit today at all. Div says, and don't forget me, Bullsy. LOL. Even though I'm just a nobody, I'm not on air personally like Dave, Ken, Tony, Joe, etc. All right, we're somewhat almost there. What we might want to do is we could actually do this. All right, we're going to go to our tracking center. Should be able to rename it here. Okay, yeah, so the other one crashed into the planet, obviously. And there's our probe. So if we go to this one, where's the rename? I thought the rename is here somewhere. But what we do want is we want to look at the map. It's here where we can actually speed up a little faster here. There we go. Now you're playing with power. Oh, what? I think I'm gonna have to revert the fucking mission. God damn it. Yeah, it won't let me. God damn it. I sure fucked that one up. Well, let's see what we can salvage. Probably nothing. So we'll leave that in orbit. We're going to go back to our tracking station, and we're just going to have to go through another year. And all right, I'll take your call, but I'm here to play space.
Yes, Dave, here to play space, indubitably. Space it up. I will be quick, less than 3 minutes, just to give you a little update of what's been going on my 10-hour stream yesterday that has over 1,000 views.
Hold on. So a grown man is capable of making a 10-hour stream, but I get shit on, and you're perfectly in the clear. Doesn't work that way, Scunty. Please continue.
Yes, indubitably. Well, there was a message from Cronin that Scott posted. These videos are now deleted. They are not there. Where he puts up Joe's text message saying, it's getting stupid. I can't wait because it's not a joke anymore. And then Cronin says, see how it all implodes. And then Scott says, fucking liars, all of you. And then Cronin says the next day at 11:42, which was yesterday, before I went live. No, actually after I went live, during that hour, Joe messaged Scott and said, you are now blocked again. Goodbye. And Scott said, you know the deal. You shouldn't lie about me on air and then tell me differently. That was deleted. There was a video, about a 2-minute video that we have of him talking shit on Joe that's deleted. All mentions of Mr. Cronin are gone. So, like I said, perhaps something worked out behind the scenes. Maybe. But it's the same shit that repeats with those two. Nothing will change. Joe will unblock them, and they'll be right back to where they were. Why did anything change, Joe, for you to block Scott today? What did he go yesterday? What did he do? Nothing. You just knew you were wrong, and you should have blocked him from the get-go. So what you said, now, see how it implodes? What imploded? He outed you? Scott outed you, Joe? And you felt embarrassed. Yeah, that's why you were going to go live yesterday with a Raw review, but then you canceled it. Yeah, that's right. We have the picture of the face of guilt that you look because we blasted you for 10 hours last night, shitting all over you. Because you're exposed, Cronin. It's over. The ride's over, brother. You're done. So now you blocked Scott and you did the right thing. What changed? Was it all of us speaking to you, telling you that you're an idiot? Or is it that you finally realized what you're doing? Now you blocked Scott. So we'll see the outcome of that, but we know that Scott already went after him for a couple minutes last night, and we have that all recorded. So just wanted to give you a little update of where we are, what could happen, what will happen, who knows? But we have to follow along with the story of the man-child, the groomer. And, Dave, I don't know if you know this, but he talked about Dub the Come-Up and made a post, and Dub the Come-Up made a post on him, ragging him, just shitting all over this guy, like this weirdo, check this weirdo out, giving him clout, of course. But Scotty Boy didn't like that. So he fired back with some slander and lies, calling Dub the Come-Up a, let's see, I have the video, the screenshot, calling him, let's see, Slooza drama, gossip queen, slanders, a father of four, slanders me like a coward. And then he writes, Dub the Come-Up, spread awareness of this child abuser, midget hangs out with registered pedos. So, yeah, he's shitting on this guy, and that's probably the wrong guy to shit on. Just to let you know there, Scotty Boy. Also, you posted a video yesterday with your lips covered in white shit, covered in this white foam because you were fucking seething at the lips. Seething, dude. You were so mad. You wiped your face and your tongue somehow.
Can you clarify, was this because of your stream?
It was just him talking about, Dave, fuck you, Tony, his usual spiel.
Yeah, but, some of the videos are directly at me. Some of them involve you. Some of them are like
Yes. I think this one was particularly about the Dub the Come-Up guy that's deleted. Because Scott took down his whole catalog last night. It all came down.
All of the videos?
It was all different. All the videos came down, and he only left up about 6 of them.
What a surprise! We've never seen that before now.
And the only reason why I know this is because I was live last night, just watching it all. As I was live, just saying, okay, what's going on here? Okay, that's changed. Okay, Joe takes down his stream. Okay, that's changed. Oh, no stream tonight. Like, I was just live doing it, or else I wouldn't have caught it. But we did catch those videos, which is big. It frankly tells us all that Joe was working in cahoots with Scott behind the scenes, saying, "Now look, I had your back, bro. I had your back, trying to help you, Scott. And now you fuck me." And then Scott goes, "You're lying on me. You're lying on me, Joe. You said I didn't. I doxed you, and I didn't dox you. I had the proof. You know that, Joe." And Joe goes, "Yeah, I didn't say you doxed me." That's what the message says. I said, "When did I dox Scott? Ever dox? When did Scott ever dox me?" I said that you never did. That's what his message says. No, Joe, that's quite the opposite of what you said to us. You said quite the opposite. You said that he was in the same boat as me, Ken, and Dave. And I'm telling you that you not, and you never will be because of this bullshit. Joe, you're done. It's over, bro. I'm going to make it my mission to fucking bury you every single day. I'm going to put this story out. And the people watch me, the 1,000 viewers that we had yesterday, 1,000 views every day, every stream I get, we're up in the 1Ks now. You're done, Joe. It's over, buddy. Enjoy your ride. Dave, I'll talk to you later, man. Enjoy your little stream here. And that's just a little update on where we are and where things will be going. So I hope to talk to you very soon and have a fucking fabulous night when we stream together, laughing all the way to the bank, because that's what we are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Dave. Enjoy your day.
All right. There goes Tony. And now we can get maybe back to some semblance of sanity here. I'm about to spin around the sun a couple of times to actually get this right. But we're almost there. Just a little bit more. We can finally launch this. Let's see. I doubt it was shaving cream, Tiff. Getting there. Come on. So for a moment, we had 19 viewing. Oh, wow. Oh, my. All right, perfect. Now we're finally there. All right. We're going to go to here. Hold on. I'm going to exit this. I don't know why it's not letting me fly it, but we're going to exit that. You know what? It probably... Oh, there we go. All right, good. Well, we're going to have to get ourselves into prograde here. We want to be on the outside. So we're going to want to be basically over here. Now we add our maneuver, and hopefully we can actually make this work. So we're going to increase this prograde till we're out. And now we're going to actually look to see if there's any... Where's our... Okay, so there it is. We have to increase this, and once we get close to here, we should be able to get the intercept. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Hold on. That's fucking awesome. We straight up hit it. I thought we were going to need to do some more fucking adjustments here. So the periapsis is what? 1,000,000 kilometers. That's fucking... How long did it burn time? 37 seconds. Not bad. That's fucking awesome. That's like nice and close. Now I can close that up actually. Let's... where's our... Ah, fuck! Damn it. Oh, I fucked up that maneuver. Gotta fix it. Fix it. I believe it was that. Okay, so yeah, we gotta bring that in. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So how close is this one now? Periapsis at 1,000,000. We want to reduce 1,000,005. We want to reduce that further. Okay. Where is it? Joule periapsis 600,000. No, 600 million. Scheiße. Let's just take a look here. Apoapsis at... Or from the sun. That's not Joule encounter. There we go. So, no, that's not. Son of a bitch. I want to reduce that. Periapsis we're looking at. That's the lowest orbit. Oh, no. Guess we're gonna have to adjust it. Yeah, so we have to adjust this here. We can get it close to a million, 100 million kilometers. Nope. There we go. That's the best we can do now. We can still adjust because we're not on the right orbital plane. We want to, so if we start to go up or down, this should change accordingly. What are we looking at here? That's the, oh, that's MOHO. That's the Mercury equivalent. We got to be looking at here now. 101 million. So let's see if we increase. Yeah, there we go. You see that? Reducing. Because we're getting on the same plane. And we're going to want that under 1 million. Oh, okay. So we found our soft spot there. There we go. And I could move this around, but 91 million kilometers. I don't like fucking around. Fuck! What did I do? No. $1 billion. Why do I keep fucking this up? Okay, we're going to get a periapsis there. There we go. What is our periapsis? 1 million, 1 billion. Close that down. Nope. There we go. All right, periapsis at 2 billion. Let's, okay, so periapsis at 2 billion. We fuck off. $77 million. 187. No, so we want to do that. 71. Okay. If we move this around now. Nope. Son of a bitch. All these fucking labels coming up. God damn it. Okay. Look, I can't. There we go. There we go. What do we got here? 2 billion. 1 billion. We're still not on the same plane. This keeps resetting it. Okay, what is this at now? 400 million, 269, 600 now. Okay. We'll just take a break here. Have a breath. Yeah, I see there's some sort of fight going on in the chat there. I'm just here playing space. You have at her. Do whatever the fuck you want. My concern is for the... What is it? So is our angle... Our angle's off, but it's the closest that we're going to get. Fuck it. We're doing this. We should have enough fuel to at least capture an orbit. It's going to be interesting, but let's do this. All right, so our maneuvers in 10 minutes, as you can see here. Node in time. 10 minutes in game and counting. think I'll fast forward a bit the time. And just wondering how much. Yeah, this fuel certainly is going to get us far, and the burn time won't be very long, actually, because these things have a lot of thrust. So there might still be fuel left in this when we're finally inserted, which might actually help us perhaps bring down that that periapsis. Let me just stretch. Ugh. That's a good stretch. All right. Also, I don't know if is Ghost in the Coast, a Ghost from the Coast in the chat. Please let me know. He had asked the other day if this was my main channel or my new channel. I said no, it's just my alt channel. But all right, so we are ready to rock and roll here. We're going to be heading to Joule. We're going to have to be in prograde as soon as our window closes down here. We wanted to go to our maneuver, actually. Where's our maneuver? We're going to activate RCS to try to push ourselves a little bit in that direction. Almost there. And finally, we will be visiting the planet Joule. All right. We're going to actually begin the burn now. It says a minute, but it's always good to compensate. So this is what we're going to look for. We're going to wait for this to complete itself. All ISP is reduced, and burn time will be 0. So 30 seconds. See, that's why it was good to start early. This is where you got to pay attention. After this, it'll be coasting towards Joule, so yeah, if anyone else wants to call in, take your call. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's a lot of thrust. I got to reduce this. So we're still clear, but I'm going to try to reduce this a little bit more. Try to get it reduced to 0, or at least as close to 0 as I can. Nice. All right, we're on our way. Let's check it out. Oh, we got a little bit of fuel left in this thing. Just a little bit. So, you know what? We're going to actually eject. Well, we're not in the sun just yet. We're going to wait till we are in the sun so that we can see everything. And then we're going to eject. But now we are on a one-way course to Joule. Very cool. Yeah. I'll wait till we're in the sun. See that. Here comes our sunrise. Looks like. We'll see the Joule 1. Yeah, this game is fucking great. And the better your video card, this game actually runs better with a better video card. CPU is okay. Like, it really doesn't affect too much, but the video card can certainly give even more graphical oomph to it. So we're now going to eject this stage here. I believe I do have Did I not install RCS on this? Jeez. All right, well, I guess that really doesn't matter. But we're going to slowly, because we got a little bit of ejection force here, we're going to start to clear this. We've increased our distance by a few meters per second, but eventually by the time that we both get to Joule, this thing is going to be in a different trajectory. It's going to probably fly right back into space, might fly into the sun. But we'll be in a perfect opportunity to get captured and make sure we don't get flung off into space ourselves. So yeah, this is the perfect time for me to roll a bowl. Beautiful, isn't it? As we leave the confines and safety of planet Kerbal, we launch towards the unknown. A planet never visited so far. With a probe to give us more insight into the universe. I'll fast forward. So, good visuals, but we're leaving our Earth equivalent there. There goes our spent stage fuel, or fuel stage, I should say. There's the Mun, the innermost moon of Kerbal. And then there's the second one, which is called Minimus. Or Minimus, I believe. No, second eye. So how are you guys doing today? Anything planned for your meal? Our engine hasn't active. Where's our engine? This one. Why? It's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be down here. Another fuck up with the staging. But yeah, that one first, and then we've got our second engine up there, which will allow us to fine tune it and yeah. Quite the kerfuffle there in the chat. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, this thing's going to be far away once we arrive at Joule. Yeah, but these visuals are beautiful. I think it's F11. No. I'm not going to fuck around with it right now. And I'm also on fast forward, but we still haven't really left the influence of Kerbal yet. As soon as we hit this, we've reached Kerbin escape velocity, which will shoot us out of the of this circle of influence. Let's do more fast forward here. Soon we're going to leave the influence. The color will change, you'll see, which will mean that we're no longer being controlled by Kerbin. All right, we're on our way. Let's go a little faster here. There we go. Max speed. A lot of oh, we're gonna cross close to oh, this is gonna be kind of cool. We're gonna cross somewhat close, or we should be able to be in visual range of the Mars equivalent called Duna. Let's check it out. Let's see. Are we going in prograde? There we go. So we should be able to see it somewhere this way. Probably on the lower plane. But let's continue. Not sure if these are going to be close enough to see. These are asteroids. See, oh, that's behind us now. Wondering if I could actually see it. Okay, so we're getting close. Not that close, actually. Let's see. Can we see it? Should be somewhere over there. Down here. All right, well, let's continue. All right, so this mission's been going on for 2 years. Some space missions do take, obviously, many, many years to get to the outer planets. So it's understandable. We are approaching. So, but a year, well, 2 years basically to get there, I guess, in game. But as we get closer here, we're going to slow down just for the fact that the closer you are, the faster things will happen, and you don't have much time to respond. So, but we are approaching, and we are on the right plane, which is good. Got a whole fuel tank ready to go. Beautiful. And like I said, this the full version of this game, which I'm not playing, it's a pre-release, will be available January the 5th, this Thursday, for free on Epic Games. I'm not getting paid for this endorsement, but I do love teaching people about the wonders of the universe. And Carl Sagan has nothing on me. But it's free if you like playing space and learning things, because you actually do learn all the intricacies of orbital dynamics, spheres of influence, and other nerd shit. But it's fun as fuck. And you can make shit blowed up. You got me talking like Scotman. It's the Nova Scotian accent. This should be very cool, though. This planet's huge, and it's got a bunch of moons as well. So, we're going to have to wait to the periapsis there, and then fire our... this is going to be a challenge. I don't know if we have enough thrust to pull this off, but we're going to have to do something, right? All right, we are fast approaching. Well, it's the closest sun approach. We're actually waiting for periapsis of Jewel here. Yep, there she be, waiting for us. So I'm gonna have to go into retrograde as soon as we're in that area there, and basically fire all our fuel to get us captured. So we're getting there. Our mission is almost at fruition. Come on, come on. Almost there. Dual encounter, 45 days. So we're going to slow down. Right about... how many days? 2 hours. Okay, so here's what's supposed to happen. We're now currently, that's the Joule system, right? Yeah. This is the periapsis of Joule, right? So we're heading in that, well, this is approaching us, basically. It's approaching us, and we've slowed ourselves down to basically intercept it. So at this point, would be good, it'd be the most efficient use of fuel to fire in retrograde, which is think in reverse. To slow yourself down enough to be captured by the gravity of Joule. So, but we could start doing it now, and it's going to start to change the capture, but the efficiency is what we're worried about here. So we're going to fast this 62 days or so. So we are approaching. There we go. And I'm going to start the maneuver actually early. I'm going to go to retrograde. Let's hope the fuck this works. Oh, gotta activate the engine. Right? You activate the engine. Hello. That's what I said. Activate the fucking engine. All right. Let's see. No, we're gonna have to wait till we're there. This is perhaps a million. My concern is the use of the fuel. Problem is at these distances, though. No, we're gonna have to wait till we're at periapsis. This is a little bit better, but not as good as we'd want it. All right, well, it's all or nothing, people. Let's see what happens now. Do we have enough fuel actually to get captured? This is where ion engines would be good because they can fire for a long time. So you would be able to get an intercept. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. It is folding in. Still, terrible job, Dave. Could have been better. Way better, to be quite honest. But, hey, maybe I can pull this off. Look at that. Ooh. I did. I pulled her off. Okay, so how close are we going to get to this fucker? It's huge. See, there's the moons. The moons of Dagobah. Half of the fuel. That's, I gotta say, even with over-engineering, I think I did a good job. I used a Soviet style, which is just go hard and go big and fuck it. Excessive, waste is perfectly fine as long as you accomplish your mission. So I think what we're going to do is go for a somewhat polar orbit here of, let's see, 62 million kilometers. Let's go a little closer than that. Oh, shit! No, that's good. I don't know why it just changed on us, but 25 million, 20 million. I want closer. $8 million, 7 million. I think $1 million should be okay. Still quite the distance away from the surface. Okay, 800,000. Whatever. Awesome. Awesome. So now we're going to point in prograde, which is in the direction that we're going, which is the planet of Jool. And it should pop up fairly soon in visual. Yeah, we're still a bit away, and it's actually, I think it's up this way. I think it's there. Well, we're going to see. I guess the fighting has subsided in the chat. This should be cool. Our furthest point is 713 million kilometers. Hopefully none of these planets will influence us and we get caught in their gravity, because then we could get thrown off. But yeah, there's a lot of moons. Now we're getting closer. See how it looks. There it is. All right, beautiful. Let me just I'll just say save game. We'll call it Jool Arrival. There we go. So if anything fucks up, at least we can go back to that. So now we're going to fast forward, actually, and just watch and wonder as we approach this majestic giant planet. And then we're going to have to adjust our orbit so that... actually, yeah, I'm going to adjust the orbit. I don't want it too far out. 19 watching me play space. Oh, my. My name is George Takei. Oh, my. I believe you can put your own music in this game, too. Well, at least, you can put your own music in the folder and it'll play whatever you want. But it comes with default music, but I turn it off. Obviously, you can't hear me too well while I try to explain the science when all that music's playing. And you've got sound effects, etc. Let's go a little faster here, probe. Look at that. Look at that. There's one of the moons. There's another one. Oh, this is awesome. We're going to get really close. Let's check the map quick. Yeah, when we get over it. But the problem is, fuck, it's in the dark side. We won't see much. But yeah, we're going to wait at this point here. Actually, here's how you do it. Click on the periapsis or point you want to add the maneuver. Click that. You want to do retrograde here, which is reverse orbit. So you reduce that. You look at your AP, apoapsis, highest point, 9 million compared to the 1, or close to the 1. You keep reducing it though, and the periapsis is going to start to reduce as well. And this is still at 6. And then they're going to flip around. They're going to start to move and flip opposite positions. But yeah, 4 million. Let's reduce it a little more. 3, 2. Oops. Fuck. Where's the apoapsis? 1. Okay, that's good, but yeah, that's good enough. All right, so we need to be in maneuver mode for that. Because that's the maneuver we planned. And we have 1 hour in-game time, 43 minutes, to wait until that burn is supposed to go, and it goes for 2 minutes. So we'll start it probably at 1, if not a bit earlier. Yeah, I can't wait to get the full version. And there's so many add-ons that you can get for it. You could make like a Gundam suit if you wanted to. Go that crazy. There's, if you want to have like realistic sort of shuttles and SR-71s and all that sort of stuff, you can download that as mods. You can upgrade the visuals so that there's one called like the realistic expansion where, for example, on the Earth equivalent, the clouds are actually moving on their own. There's like multiple layers to the planet. So it's really intensive graphically, but some people have some badass graphic cards out there. I believe this game actually is available on PlayStation, if I remember correctly. And obviously never played it that way. I believe it works the same, but I don't know the keyboard situation. I would assume you'd have to use an onboard keyboard or like an on-screen keyboard or something, unless you got maybe something like that hooked up to your PlayStation. But yeah, this is fucking awesome. I'm loving this. I feel quite accomplished. Yes. And yeah, maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I shoot shit up in GTA? Because I'm perfectly content to continue to play this, but, still want to clean things up and everything. And other stuff I could play. Oh, the fishing game is, again, it's a fun game. What can I say? I like it. And here we obviously have our antenna hitting Kerbal. And yeah, you'll see it this way. But yeah, we're all the way out here, and Kerbal's over there. We've got sort of line of sight communication. All right, where we are. Fast forward. We're going to try to reduce this a couple of minutes. It's actually a 2-minute burn. We're going to do it now. All right, that's good. And looks like we'll still have some fuel. Possibly. Gotta wait for this. Don't get too distracted by the visuals. You want to take a look at what your computer's telling you. Yeah, we're at full throttle. Burn time of 1:30. That's why it's good to start early. Yeah, it looks like we won't complete it with this. The rest of the fuel here, it's gone. So back here, we're going to, you can't see too well, but now we're going to activate our Sepratron there. Activate our engine. Leave that stage behind. Continue our burn. We have a fair bit of fuel on this, but we are closing millions of kilometers. We can use maybe a third or a fourth and still provide us with good visuals and have enough fuel. Obviously, that's the big important part to do that. So we're going to actually cancel that maneuver. We're happy with this this orbit, and when we're on the sunny side of the planet and we're cruising by at 700,000 kilometers, the visuals are going to be fucking stellar. So what we're going to do now, it's always safe to do, is to make sure you don't have any accidents, click on your engine and you shut it down. So you'd have to actually manually engage it so that it would work. Let's take a look at where we're standing here. We still have quite a lot of fuel and a lot of electric charge, but any movement when we're not able to recharge those batteries will cost us. If I'd included, which I should have, some sort of thermoelectric nuclear generator, what's an isotope nuclear generator, but that would have at least allowed us to operate in darkness. But it's perfectly fine. I mean, the orbit will take us out there, and we'll be able to recharge if it gets to that point. But it's good to conserve things, and also, be careful that you don't activate your engine. As you can see now, no longer any communication link to Kerbal, because we are obviously blocked by the planet. Now, if there was another, and this is really cool, because when you play this game mission-wise, which I'm going to start doing and showing, if you were to build a satellite around here, and it's maybe on this side, it'll be in direct line of sight of your craft, but it'll also be in direct line of sight of the Kerbal Space Program, or Space Center, which means that you'll be able to transmit data, which is what you want, because you'll do experiments and you get points and all that stuff. So and data. So you've got to send this data so it could be analyzed. And the only way to do that is to send to communications, and that costs electricity and all that stuff. This game is fucking fascinating. It absolutely is. And there is multiplayer in the new one, not the one I'm recommending, that you get for free. At least it's not built into the game. There are mods that you can get, which will allow you to actually play multiplayer. But in the new game, the Kerbal Space Program 2, that one has multiplayer. Alrighty, so also if anyone, this happened last time, if anyone sends donations and I don't announce them, please remind me in the chat or send me something on Discord or on Skype, because I miss them for some reason, whether because the window was open or the alert, I just didn't see them, so I do apologize. All right, well, I'm certainly quite pleased with, it took 5 years in game, almost 6, to finally accomplish what we wanted, but we do leave behind a great legacy. Obviously, we don't have enough fuel to, for example, change our orbit and perhaps pass by these, drop a probe or something like that. This is like Jupiter. There's no surface, so you'll fall in and eventually you'll get crushed, and the craft will be destroyed. But these ones you can land on. But yeah, let's see what happens when we come out of the dark here. Very cool sunrise. Very cool sunrise. Trying to remember what the key was. Damn it. No. There we go. F1. No, F2. F2. Space, the final frontier. Let's go prograde. That'll look cool. There's that one is considered somewhat like I guess Titan maybe. It's a water planet. There's an atmosphere. You can set up a base there. You can live there, and it orbits this planet. So it's really cool. We can activate this, can't we? Yes. Log the. Oh, hold on. That's if we're playing. How do I fucking get this out of here? There we go. Toggle display. There we go. So this will just tell us the gravity. So if it approaches a certain aspect of, or a certain area of Joule that has a lot of gravity, it'll tell us. This thing can run atmospheric tests. Can't be done right now because I guess we're not close enough. Fucking awesome. Look at that. Yeah. That's fucking awesome. I love it. And the coolest thing is that you could send a, many people have, send a ship out here and have a bunch of different probes on it, and then just go to different planets and drop off those probes, and there might be like a, maybe a rover or a crawler or something like that, and it starts to explore the grounds. And the cool thing is there's a lot of Easter eggs in this game. So you'll find structures, like alien structures. You'll find statues, like there's one on the moon for... because as soon as Neil Armstrong died, this game sort of honored him by creating a statue of him on the moon. There's things that sort of relate to 2001: A Space Odyssey with, monoliths and all that. Arches, because they've reported that they've found arches on the moon. So it's just fucking... It's really cool. All these different things that you can explore, things that you can accomplish depending on how you want to play it. If you can do missions. It's like a space race almost. You got to develop the technology so that it progresses. There's the science one where you've got to visit certain planets and send certain probes and then transmit information that will give you complete information about their atmosphere, about the contents of the soil, and you can actually drill into the soil. I believe that is available in the full version. The drill. But yeah, I'm glad. Very happy I accomplished this, especially just in time for the release of the free full version. We're going to actually switch off. No, we don't want stability. Right, we could keep it in prograde, but it really doesn't matter. Actually, no, we can turn off RC. There we go. So this will rotate as it wants. It won't waste any electricity or anything like that. Yeah, just fucking awesome. I'm very happy. So we're going to quit to the main menu. Extreme Chef says, "Hey Dave, why you do this to Danny, bringing Tony back to your channel? Family doesn't do that to family." Well, because Tony's, going to be Tony, and Danny can defend himself. And, well, one of my favorites is because it really pisses Scott off. So that certainly is making me smile. But again, Danny knows my thoughts, and Danny could also call in anytime he wants if he wants to address anything. But again, I chose, I believe, what would be considered a neutral stance, or at least one that attempted to be a moderator amongst things. But hey, you gotta ask Danny. Gotta get him in here. Well, no comment even on the game. It's just all fucking drama and fighting in the chat. And I'm just trying to play games. But should I play GTA Online, or should I just go play some fishing and listen to you guys bitch in the chat? Also, Shaft, do you want me to put myself into the super secret server? You can come in and lambaste me on air and say your piece. But yeah, I think I'm done with the Kerbals. I accomplished what it is that I had set up to do. The over-engineered probe worked, surprisingly, and well, I'm excited for the full game. So let me just switch this off here and quit the game. Dude. You can't really speak on Danny's behalf, really. Shaft. That's why Danny can come in and address that issue himself. Shit. Well, Danny's, I was just going to say something, but Danny says, nah, Dave, it's all good. We spoke about it. Love for that, Shaft. But yeah, Dave and I already spoke about it. All gravy, brother. So, yeah, there's that. But, I don't know, GTA Online, fishing. I'm cool with the fishing, personally. You know what? I'll punish you with the fishing. No one's going to at least respond to my queries. Let's fish it up. Shout out to Latino Heat in the chat. Yeah, and also I need to ask, does anyone know if Ghost from the Coast, viewer for Joe Cronin and myself and many others, is on Discord? Because I want to answer his question about this channel, which is obviously the alternate. Damn. Can I guess who this sounds like? Who? So we're starting a good time. Lone Star Lake. What is Dewey? the holiday events are probably over, so we won't get anything special. I'll go to the bridge here. I don't know who that is, but you know. Yeah, I can't wait for Thursday. Kerbals, baby. The new space planes, well, the space planes that are available through it, certainly look quite good. And yeah, the small little tweaks is, I guess that's why they waited till the end to put that on. But yeah, those are nice. Damn it. Oh, sweet. I've almost got enough for that unlimited license at the next place. You don't know who would say something like that. You're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna have to help me out here. That's why I said I don't know. I can see him say that. That sounds something classless that somebody would say from that part of Boston. I was talking, I don't know if Danny's still around, but I was talking suits with Danny, and he certainly knows my style and class when it comes to that sort of thing. Nice. What can I say? I've got a good eye when it comes to suits, and I could probably clothe you quite well if I worked at one of those custom suit shops. I could certainly dress you well. Damn it. I'm a man of many skills and talents. And yes, and either Wednesday or Thursday, my channel comes back, my main channel. Okay, hello. So I think that's, if it's Thursday, then I guess I'm going to certainly be playing Kerbals, at least to show it. But perhaps a celebration stream is in order. Yes. You know, Danny, you can call in if you want. Obviously, you had disagreements with what was said, and you know, you're free to address them as you wish. So has Scott been on a tirade today? Or at least when I went live? Because I'm sure he did. Well, I'm assuming. I can't put money on it. Haven't checked out his channel. And don't know what kind of binge he went on overnight. He's always watching Latino Heat. That's not obsession, though. We're forcing him to watch us. Imagine if I did a stream that's mostly all, sort of like black and no sounds or nothing. And then at some point I start to talk, but you can't, obviously there's no graphic change or anything, so you wouldn't really know. So it could be a 12-hour stream, but maybe in the first 30 minutes you'll have 2 minutes of conversation and nothing changes on the screen. So you can't just fast forward and see, okay, is there a visual change and indicating there's something being spoken? It could be over ambient noise even. You could play ambient noise throughout the entire thing and at some point say something and piece it together and you've got a message. So, there's many different ways of making someone mad. And when I mean mad, I don't mean angry. I mean the appropriate word for mad, which is clinically insane. Danny says, Latino Heat, I see where you went there. Haha. That's perfect. On Tammy from Revia. Tammy. David, call in, but I'm waiting on a Zoom call meeting, but I can call after. Alrighty. I guess there's not too many fans of GTA Online here, because I did ask for input from the viewers and whether or not they wanted me to play that game. Come on, you bastard. There we go. And didn't seem like anyone wanted it, so I'm cool with fishing. But don't say I don't ever give the opportunity for you, the people, to choose. Although this is a dictatorship here, Scott. On my channel, it goes what I choose and decide, and everyone else can go kick rocks, as you kids say, right? That's what you kids say, right? These days. Go walk off, take a long walk off a short pier. You guys still say that sort of thing, right? I mean, it's still 1983, right? What's up, Bullseye? Well, I completed my mission to get to Joule, the Jupiter equivalent in the Kerbal space game. Very satisfying conclusion to that endeavor. And beautiful visuals, which is what some of us space lovers truly love. And I decided to switch it up. And because I wasn't getting any responses from people in the chat, I decided to punish them. Because some people don't like the fishing stream. So I decided to punish them with the fishing stream. Or at least some gaming. But we finally have one person say, oh, GTA Online. Despite the fact I've been saying that for like the last 20 minutes or more. So a little late to the game here. And again, you're the only person who's even said it. So, hey, maybe nobody wants to watch GTA. Which is fine. Again, this game is simple, it's easy, I like the visuals, I can multitask. I get good advice from people just tuning in. Kind of cool. Wrestling Revolution. What platform is that game on? Remember, I'm playing via PC, and I will not buy a new console. Not for a long, long time. Now, if someone ends up giving me one, I guess I'm going to have to play it, but please don't buy me a console. It's a waste of money, I would say, for the time being. I wouldn't have the time to play it, and just no. Um, but hey, I look forward to your adventures on the consoles. I hear a lot of people like the new God of War game. There's apparently a few people actually were telling me about some big releases this year when it comes to games. So hopefully, if you play consoles and you enjoy that sort of thing, that may your 2023 be a good one. Ooh, 21 people watching me fish. Look at that. Mobile and PC? Ugh. Ugh. Any game on mobile to me automatically raises a red flag, to be quite honest. Yeah, I do remember that you still, like, I mean, for you, your method of communication is your phone, or your method of life is your phone, and it's just, ugh, it's disgusting. I thought you were my son. You have betrayed our legacy. In this family, we use PCs and not Mac or cell phones. Oops. Latino Heat says, sounds like something Skunty would try to convince kids on Omegle to get involved with to do in real life. Wrestling Revolution. Bolsey says he'll use his PC more often. I don't know. I think you might already be tainted. You know, you might just be a write-off. So it's just like accept your fate, and you'll be a phone user for the rest of your life. You know. I just honestly don't understand how anyone can operate with a phone. Like, okay, that's a little melodramatic and exaggerated, but okay. Obviously, I understand how people are capable of doing it because the environment is so simplistic. Everything's done for you. It's a lockdown environment, and you really have no control too much about how you operate your machine. And we already know that it spies on you. It's as simple as that. Well, in fact, not just the device, not just the initial software and the operating system, but just about every app that you fucking use spies on you. You can get phones that don't do that. You can actually get phones that you can program yourself if you understand what you're doing, and that are quite secure as well. But most people would go for convenience. So, oh, look, great graphics, and I can have like this super zoom camera, this and that, and oh, look at me, I'm a professional food blogger, whatever. I take photos of my food. You got to tweet before you eat, like Tommy NC does. And I mean, do you really need that camera? You're paying a premium. There's so many different things. This is not so many different things. There is a lot wrong with phones, Bullseye. A lot of wrong. It doesn't. I just explained that. Unfortunately, the term is coming out, which is basically smartphones for dumb users. And basically, like I said, it's a walled garden, and it controls. The operating system is controlled by something that you can't influence. So Apple's done some very vile things, and they're the ones who can control what you can or can't have on your phone, and sometimes how you can use it. But with the computer, for example, I mean, you could technically use, and it depends on what you're planning to use your device for, but you can get free operating systems, like Linux, for example, You can use that to actually take control of what's working on your system, what's hogging resources, and more importantly, your security. You can actually block off certain ports, certain services, and basically fully control how your computer functions and really lock down your security, but still allow yourself to be able to do almost anything. I mean, there's some great development on Linux for gaming. You have even the ability like basically you can install Windows on there, but through a virtual machine, and you can operate with the mainstream, but still have a amazing computer that is tailor made to what you need. You can customize this thing amazingly. Bullseye says he meths at me, and he says us younglings are attacked to our phones. You mean attached to your phones? Yeah. Well, if you were up at my camp for very bad children, we'd throw that phone into the fire. So. Again, I know it's easy for you to set up a phone to stream, Bullseye, but a computer can do it as well, and it looks better, and it's easier to use, and it's not so limited. I mean, trying to read messages off your phone when you stream, that's obviously challenging. Or trying to multitask, you know. There we go. Golden Shiner. Wah wah wee wah. Not the best cast. Imagine having a lake like this on your property. To me, that'd be a dream. Lake you could fish, have a little stream nearby. Very nice and serene. Except for all these people who keep trespassing on my property. Look at these people. What are you doing there? Come on, fishies. Yeah, I've got big plans for when I get the full version of Kerbals. Gonna be definitely doing a Voyager type thing where you try to encounter as many planets as possible and use their gravity to assist you out of the solar system. I've seen that they've added some technology that will allow for me to land like a working base on the surface. I don't know if anyone here has actually seen that show. I believe third season will be coming soon, I believe, for All Mankind. So it's basically based on an alternate reality where the Soviets actually landed on the moon first. And there was massive delays and sabotage in the American moon program. So there was this whole different realization and process. It was much more militaristic. For example, the Cold War really didn't end, at least when it normally did. Just some. I don't know if anyone's watched it, but I enjoyed it. There was some stuff that was just totally fucking ridiculous and unnecessary in regards to just the story. Like romantic interest, for example, sometimes that's just so fucking stupid. When they just mess it up with something that wasn't needed. But there was other stuff that was just scientifically wrong, which I do like to nitpick, but also I thought that they would have fucking known about this shit. Because for a lot of it, they actually did pay a lot of attention to the details. But I like that series. I think it's on Disney. I think it's called For All Mankind, and the third season should be starting soon. I guess it's got the main character is the actor who plays. I think it's Flag or General Flag, the guy from the Suicide Squad. Someone help me out here. I mean, there's 23 people. The least you could do is fucking type in the chat. Come on. I'm trying to fish here. Come on. Come on. I see the fish there. "25 people watching me fish." Pfft. What, is there some sort of drama going on now? Does something need my attention? I don't understand why anyone would just tune in to a gaming stream on my alternate channel. I mean, we know there's a lot of hate watchers out there, so. Even still, there must be something better for them to watch. Just doing fake fishing here. The fish aren't doing very well. A lot of small shit. I'm gonna move. See if I can find something. Actually, hold on. See if maybe over here we can get some better fish. Yes, Bullsy versus Dave about phones versus PC. Dude, I already won that argument. How many screens can you hook up to your phone? We're gonna need to get some more dough balls and Latina Heat says, "How dare we watch you play a fishing game, Mon?" Well, yeah, that's exactly it. You know, like just even being there. I don't even know if you're right in the chat, but just being there and giving him so many numbers, clearly, you support him and endorse all his actions. The madness, I tell you. And yes, apparently, like they were saying earlier, that he made a video foaming at the mouth and guess he's been on more tirades. But since I'm playing the game, why don't you let me know if there's anything you'd like me to address? Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, Foulmouth Ken.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, you are?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. You can talk to me later if you want.
Yeah, I know. I saw your message saying hit you up. I didn't realize you were live.
No, see, I didn't hear from you. I thought, okay, you'd be busy and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, we can talk later.
What's going down?
Right, well, right now I'm just playing a game, just decompressing and stuff. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me just check something. Well, since, you know what? I'm not going to disrespect my brother. We've been going on for 2 hours and 4 minutes. You know,
I'll call you back, dude. It's all good.
No, it's cool, man. Like, you're available now. I'm gonna make myself available now. I don't usually do it, but I respect people who respect me. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Maybe I'll be streaming later. Who knows? Thank you so much for tuning in. And
I killed Dave's show. They're gonna kill me now for it.